Hello, this is Evan Rogers coming at you with another Japanese lesson. This is Evan's Easy Japanese, the basics, lesson 4. So, once again, you can find these worksheets at www.evanseasyjapanese.com. In case you're finding this through YouTube, go ahead and check it out. Whole bunch of lessons are going to be put up very soon, and hopefully there already are a bunch of lessons. Who knows what I'll have up in a year from now. This is lesson 4, and we're learning some new vocabulary. Here we go. Nani. This means what? In the last lesson you learned none. The difference between nani and nan is just basically when you're using them, what verb, what word comes next. Usually it's nani. However, I taught you nan last time because we were using des a lot. All right, next we have kogeki shimasu. We're starting to learn fun verbs. Kogeki shimasu means to attack something. So if your druid is attacking a goblin, you're going to say, Druid ga goblin o kogeki shimasu. We're going to attack the goblin. Kogeki shimasu, attack. Tabemasu, eat. I guess maybe you want to eat a goblin? I don't know. Nomimasu, drink. Nomimasu, tabemasu, nomimasu. Really quickly, you probably already noticed the pattern. Mas, mas, mas. Oh, and that reminds me. In lots of verbs, the final su is not pronounced as a su, it's pronounced as a s. Shimasu, tabemasu, nomimasu. Okay? In order to attack something, in order to eat something, in order to drink something, there needs to be an object that you drink or that you eat or that you attack. We signify the object with this guy right here, the o particle. O. O. Here's a goblin. Goblin. It's a goblin. That's a common bad guy in, you know, fantasy games. In case Rich Burlew stuff, Order of the Stick, he has a great book that you can buy. It talks about goblins, like there's some super master villain. It's a great book. Check out Order of the Stick, Giants in the Playground. Goblin. Gaikotsu is skeletons. In the book that I use, in the Dungeons and Dragons book, in Japanese it calls skeletons sukeruton. And probably that's true, but Gaikotsu is the Japanese word for a skeleton. Like, no offense to Americans or anybody, but skeletons totally existed in Japan before we told them how to pronounce it, skeleton. Gaikotsu is the Japanese word. It's very common. Zombie. Zombies actually weren't really a frequent bad guy in Japanese mythology, so zombie does actually get the English word zombie. 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 Japanese, zombie. Here we have some meals in case you don't want your character eating goblins and the sort. Asa gohan, hiru gohan, ban gohan, mizu. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Asa, hiru, ban, gohan, gohan, gohan. Gohan is not just the name of the character in Dragon Ball. It means meal. And also, to an extent, rice. It also means rice. Rice, staple in Japanese, and so rice means meal. The same way sometimes we can say, you know, there's lots of references to bread being meals in the ancient times. Alright, last one is mizu. Water. Mizu. Water. In case you want to drink some water. A lot of people do. So now you actually know some stuff you can use in your daily life. Asa gohan. Asa gohan o tabemasu, eat breakfast. Mizu o nomimasu, drink some water. You can use this on a daily basis. Like I said, I'm teaching this in the hopes that you're going to use them in a fantasy game. However, guess what? You can use them in real life too. Whoa, real life, holy moly. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the grammar in the lesson. I've hammered this in quite a few times in the previous lesson. Des means is. Just wanted to go over it again. Des is. Wa. That's a horrible looking wa. Wa is tells us what the subject is. So you want to say something like Watashi wa Eban desu. I am Evan. It's not I am Evan, it's I am Evan. I am the subject. In a similar fashion, we're going to use the new particle o. O. This tells us that the thing that comes before it is the object that is getting verbed. It's the object that is getting eaten. It is the object that is getting attacked. It is the object that is getting drunken, drank, drunk, drunken. I don't know what the term is. English is a weird language. Okay. Like I said, all of those verbs ended in mas. That's because that's one verb tense. Like you just heard me having trouble with drink, drank, drunken, drunk. Lots of different tenses of verbs. I drink, I will drink, I am drinking, I will be drinking, I was drinking, I had been drinking, I will have had been drinking, crazy stuff like that. Mas, oh sorry, it's not on the board. Mas is the most basic. Almost every single textbook starts off with that verb tense. It means I will do something. I will eat, or it means I eat regularly. Asa gohan o tabemasu. It could mean I will eat breakfast, or I eat breakfast like every day. You know, like, yeah, I eat breakfast. Of course I eat breakfast. Who doesn't eat breakfast? It also might mean I will eat breakfast. Asa gohan o tabemasu ka? Asa gohan o tabemasu ka? Will you eat breakfast? Asa gohan o tabemasu. I will eat breakfast. Okay, cool. We discussed that. Next on the list, now we're going to talk about the direct object. Now we're talking about the direct object. Hopefully you're following along with the worksheet that I have in PDF form on the website. Great. The word that comes before it is the object. So we already have red and blue. I'll make one of the new verbs be green. Tabemasu. This means eat. And if we throw in a new vocabulary word here, asa gohan. Asa gohan o tabemasu. I eat breakfast. That simple. What is it that I eat? Eat tabemasu. What do I eat? The thing that I eat is asa gohan. This o tells us that what I'm talking about as the object of the sentence is the thing that comes before it. To make a subject, let's say the druid eats breakfast. You know how those druids are always eating breakfast. Probably found a deer and he likes eating deer, that crazy guy. Do ruido wa. The subject called the druid. The subject of the druid eats. What does it eat? It eats breakfast. Doruido wa gohan, asa gohan o tabemasu. The druid eats breakfast. Okay? Now, let's find out what the druid attacks. Attacks. Kougeki shimasu. Kougeki shimasu. It's a long one, so I'm going to take up two things. Kougeki shimasu. Maybe the druid attacks breakfast. Hey, who knows? Maybe breakfast is something weird. However, this probably doesn't make much sense. Let's replace breakfast with goblin. Go bu. Oops, what am I doing? Goblin. Doruido wa goblin o kougeki shimasu. The druid attacks the goblin. Okay? Now, because we have this O here, and the next word, when we want to say something like, what does the druid attack? We will use the word nani. It is not, you do not use nan before the particle O. just for pronunciation reasons, it is nani. So, Doruido wa nani o kougeki shimasu. Oh, because it's nani, we should probably tack on a ka at the end to make it actually a question, right? Doruido wa nani o kougeki shimasu ka? What is that droid attack? What's he gonna attack? What will he attack? What will he attack? What does he attack? Those are the two meanings with the shimasu form. Alright, sentence structure. Subjects generally come first. Objects come middle. Verbs come last. Japanese is a subject, object, verb language. And English is a subject, verb, object language. I eat chicken. I kill Vegeta. Okay? Just that you're aware of that. I have some examples on the bottom of the sheet. Let's just go over those real quick. Nani o tabemasu ka? Nani o tabemasu ka? Tabemasu ka? Do you eat? What? And then nani o? What do you eat? Nani o tabemasu ka? What is it that you eat? What do you eat? Goblin o kougeki shimasu. It's not a question, it's a statement. Goblin o kougeki shimasu. What's he attacking? He's attacking the goblin. I will attack the goblin. Or I attack goblins. Maybe it's some dude who just punches goblins every day. You never know. Nani o nomimasu ka? What will you drink? What do you drink? Zombie wa doruido o tabemasu. The zombie? Oh, poor druid, man. The zombie eats the druid. That is no good. I guess zombies like druid meat. Fighter wa gaikotsu o kougeki shimasu. The fighter, the skeleton, attacks. Wait, which one's doing what? There's a fighter, there's a skeleton, and something's attacking. Which one's doing what? That's a very difficult question. I know, I'll look at the particles. Fighter wa. So he's the one doing the attacking. Gaikotsu o. So the target, the thing that is being attacked is the skeleton. Kougeki shimasu. The fighter attacks the skeleton. Switch the two words. Zombie wa fighter o kougeki shimasu. The skeleton attacks the fighter. And that's you know, the rest are all basically the same thing. Another Evan's Easy Japanese. Have a great day.